fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. We're fighting you at every step. We won't stop till we throw you in the place where you belong with all your friends in tow. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose.
Welcome, my pissed off neighbors. I'm Jeffra from Indivisible Tompkins, and I say, no kings! No kings! Welcome to one of the biggest days of peaceful protest in American history. We stand together with millions of others across the country. There are more than 2,200 gatherings like this in our country today. And we say, no kings! Thank you. We know we are all created equal, and so we gather here in resistance. We gather here in our collective power. We say, no kings! We know there are no crowns. There are no thrones in this country that we love. We say no thieves, no liars, no lawless billionaires, no predators, no cheats, no racists, no rapists, no fascists. We say no kings. We are free humans. We are endowed with inalienable rights, and we decide our future. We say no kings. We gather in this public space with respect for the workers who made this beautiful space in our city welcome us. And we say thank you, and we say no kings. Unlike in some places, our Ithaca police and our public safety respect our right to assemble. They respect our free speech. We say thank you, and we say no. Now, we've got a lot of volunteers here today. We've got a safety team and peacekeepers. We've got drummers and musicians and singers and performers and speakers. And we've got a co-host. Citizen Action is here today, standing right with us. Thank you. We would not be here without any of them. We say thank you, and we say no kings. And you, the people, you are our hope. You show up, you speak up, you refuse to bow down. Do you want to do more in this fight? Yeah. Join us. Join Indivisible Tompkins. Join Citizen Action. Join any local group that is working for civil rights and civil society. Commit your time. Commit your time to working on this. You can support our work today by being here, and you can support our work by making a donation. You can find out more about that at our info tables. Thank you. Now, we believe in shared power. We believe in a future built by all of us. Today is our day. Let's push away the darkness and shine rays of hope. Let this gathering be joyful. Let this gathering be bold. And let this gathering be fierce. Let this gathering also be peaceful. We are heartsick over today's shootings in Minnesota. And we are heartsick that anyone would provoke or condone political violence. We condemn the calls for violence of any kind. Let's take a few seconds and remember those people in Minnesota. Our hearts are with them and their families. Now, we may be provoked today, and we may be challenged, but we won't walk into the trap of violence. We will not be tempted to aggression of any kind. We are committed to nonviolence, and it is also the best way for us to win. This land is still our land. It's still our land. Today is our day. We rise together and make it clear. We will not be ruled. We will not be ruled. We will not be ruled. And we say, no kings!
Thank you so much, Tompkins County, for showing up. Let's give a round of applause for all of you being here today. Come on, make some noise. Fantastic. I love this energy. And I love the fact that this country was founded to escape the rule, authoritarian rule, of a king. And we, the people of this great nation, will not let somebody stand up and try to put us back under the heel of an authoritarian king. So let's take today and really drill down and tell him what we think of him and his attempt to control our nation. Now, I also don't want us to fall for the trap that he is attempting to set by getting us angry to the point that we become violent. So I really want to say and affirm that we are here because we are mad and angry, and we are here to fight, but we are going to do this the right way, the respectful way for us, our fellow Americans, and our movement. Now, before we get started, there are a few housekeeping items I want to go over. Throughout the crowd, that you will notice that there are individuals that are in orange vests. Those are our safety team leaders. If you have anybody in the audience that becomes disruptive, or if there are any counter-protesters that show up, do not engage. Remember that the counter-protesters are here exercising their freedom of speech too, and we are not here to infringe on rights. We'll just have to be a little bit louder. So let's hear y'all get loud. I love it. I love this energy. Thank you, everybody. Real quick, if there is a medical emergency, our medical tent and hydration stations are over here on the this side in the blue tent. And remember, we're going to stay safe, but we're going to stay loud and angry, and we're going to keep that energy up. Let's hear it. And lastly, just in case you stay, but you've had a lot of water to hydrate, it's going to be a very humid day. Just so you know, the green tents that are at the corners of the lot, those are our porta potties. There's no need to leave. We've got you covered. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand it over to the rest of my team. I want to thank you all on my behalf. My name is Chimera, and I am also with Indivisible Tompkins. Thank you so much. People like you are why I wake up in the morning and I still have hope, even in the darkest of times. Let's go! Woo! Can I hear a no kings?
No kings.
One more time!
No kings.
Louder, let's go!
No kings.
Woo!
Hello, everybody. My name is Tracy Robertson, and it's such an honor to be here today. If you're concerned about what Trump calls the Big Beautiful Bill Act, which Musk has called a disgusting abomination, the bill that passed the House by only one vote in the middle of the night, please join us in chanting today.
After each fact we present about this Project 2025 bill, your part will be, wake up, Congress!
Wake up, Congress!
We want Congress to hear us, so be loud and clear. Wake up, Congress!
Wake
up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, the Republicans voted to add $3.3 trillion to the U.S. deficit.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to lower taxes on the rich. Wake up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to remove judges' contempt of court powers.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to further deregulate guns by removing the tax on gun silencers. Wake up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, the Republicans voted to cut $500 billion to Medicare due to pay-go requirements.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to cut SNAP, our food assistance program, by $267 billion. Wake up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to remove health care to 7.6 million Americans due to $700 billion in Medicaid cuts.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to add $46.5 billion each year to ICE's budget. Wake up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to add $46.5 billion to further build the border wall.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to defund Planned Parenthood. Wake up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, the Republicans voted to cut $351 billion to student aid.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to add $1.5 billion per year to the Pentagon, including $25 million for the Gold Dome. Wake up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, the Republicans voted to cut 45 million children from eligibility for child tax credits.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to end not-for-profit tax-exempt status for those labeled by Trump as terrorist-supporting organizations. Wake up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, the Republicans voted to cut coverage for gender-affirming care through Medicare and ACA plans.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to divert $10 billion per year from public to private schools. Wake up, Congress!
Okay, cool, here we go. In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to end all clean energy tax credits from home energy improvement and electric vehicles.
Wake up, Congress!
In the dark of the night, the Republicans voted that states cannot regulate AI.
Wake up, Congress! In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to make 4 million acres from public lands available for new coal leasing.
In the dark of the night, Republicans voted to cut $522 billion for green energy through solar and wind power.
Wake up, Congress! 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 Here we go. We shall not be ruled. We
Good afternoon. I'm your mayor, Robert Cantelmo, and I'm really proud to see this many people out here today. Today, we gather not just to celebrate our independence from tyranny, but to recommit to our messy, magnificent experiment of self-government. Because democracy doesn't arrive fully formed. It needs to be built day by day in cities like ours, in counties like ours, in states like ours, by people who choose trust over fear and community over division. We are living through an age of deep uncertainty, where it is easier to retreat into factionalism, to mistake outrage for action, or to believe the lie that democracy is somebody else's job. It's ours, that's right. But the truth is that the work of a free people is never finished. It's there when a single parent runs for school board to protect her kid's future. It's there when neighbors organize together to fight injustice. When we sit across differences not to win, but to understand. That's the spirit that we need now. Because while dysfunction may dominate our headlines, it does not define who we are. We are still a people capable of great courage and great moral clarity. We still believe that public service and civic action is noble, that facts matter, that every vote and every identity counts, that every voice belongs. In a world where authoritarianism is on the rise, we must say clearly, there are no kings in America. There are people equal, accountable, and free. So let this be our reminder. Democracy is not inherited, it is practiced. Not with cynicism, but with hope. Not with silence, but with solidarity. Not someday, but right now. Thank you, and let us rise to the work ahead.
Thank you. We are the Resistors Chorus. We invite you to sing with us. We are a new, unsettling force, and we are powerful, a new, unsettling force, and we're here. We're a new, unsettling force, and we are powerful, unsettling force, and we're here. We're a new, unsettling force, and we are powerful, a new, unsettling force, and we're here. We're a new, unsettling force, and we are powerful, a new, unsettling force, and we're here. We're a new, unsettling force, and we are powerful, a new, unsettling force, and we're here.
Hey y'all. My name is Ace Dufresne, and I am a rising senior at IHS. And the leader, thank you. Shout out to our teachers. I am also the leader of Sunrise Ithaca, a local youth climate justice organization. I am also trans, and I want to be a public school teacher when I'm older. I have many reasons to be angry right now. Today, I want to address what is at the core of all of our fights, democracy. Federally, we need to get fossil fuel dollars out of politicians' pockets. We We need to seriously amend the Electoral College and the two-party system. We need to put power back in the hands of people instead of billionaires. And we will. Because when we fight, we fight, thank you. But today, I want to focus on what it means locally to practice democracy. Can you cheer for me if you have a plan to vote in the upcoming primary? There will be elections for Common Council, Tompkins County Legislature, and New York State Governor. If you do not have a plan to vote, let me tell you that early voting started today. You can do it right now, after this rally. Secondly, last May, after years of youth advocacy on behalf of Sunrise Ithaca, the Common Council passed a policy called Justice 50 as part of the Ithaca Green New Deal. And I want to tell you a little bit about it, even though it's a little complicated. It does a lot of things, but one of the things it does is something called participatory budgeting. This means that community members can come up with their own proposals of how they'd like money from the city to be spent, and then they can vote directly on these proposals. This includes all community members, regardless of immigration status. It includes Ithacans 16 and 17. Participatory budgeting has incredible potential in this city, but we need you all to harness your energy to get involved. Democracy only works if we participate in. Take it from a 16-year-old who can't vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Ace. When I say we want, you say no kings. We want.
No kings.
We want.
No kings.
When I say we want, you say no crowns. We want.
No crowns.
We want.
No crowns.
When I say we want, you say no thrones. We want.
No crowns.
We want.
No crowns.
When I say we want, you say freedom. We want.
Freedom.
We want.
Freedom.
We want.
Freedom.
We want.
Freedom.
Thank you.
Greetings. I am Nikki Kukas. I'm a native Ithacan and IHS grad, and now I teach law in Rhode Island at Roger Williams Law School. So I love the signs. I love the commitment. I am here to talk to you about due process and the rule of law. So let's hear it for the rule of law. Yes. Now, it is very fitting on No King's Day to be talking about the rule of law, because the rule of law is the opposite, the antithesis of rule by kings. You, I'm sure, have heard of the notorious French king, Louis XIV. Yes? Boo! Exactly. Yes. Well, one among other famous attributes of Louis XIV, he was known to have said, "L'État, c'est moi." Right? I am the state, I am the law. In America, we say no. We say no kings. John Adams, writing in 1776, said that a democracy is a nation of laws, not men. Thomas Paine put that even more clearly when he wrote, "In America, the law is king." And lest you think this is a controversial proposition, 200 years later, a Supreme Court justice not known for being a shrinking liberal, Justice Antonin Scalia, agreed, that the proud boast of our democracy is that we have a government of laws and not of men. So that is absolutely rock premise of our democracy. So what does it mean to say we have the rule of law? Well, the rule of law means we insist that our laws be expressly written, announced in advance, applied equally to all, and that they limit the government's power. It means that in our democracy, our laws are established through the democratic process that is established in the United States Constitution and not by the fiat or whim of the president. I'll say it plainly, a president's tweets are not the law. So how do we protect this valuable rule of law that is not self-enforcing? There are two important words, and I want you to say them with me. Due process. Due process. So these are important enough that I'm actually going to read to you from the Constitution. And what does it say? It says, no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. No person. No person. Everybody. So due process gives each of us the right to notice and the opportunity to be heard before we are deprived of our life, our liberty, or our property. What does that mean? That means we have the right to be heard before a neutral judge who will apply the law without bias or prejudice. We have the right to a hearing at which the government tells us what law is it relying on, what are the charges against us, what is the evidence that they have to charge us with wrongdoing. And I want to be very clear. I want to go back to the actual words. No person. No person. What does that mean? It doesn't mean, no person does not just mean citizens. It does not just mean white men. It does not just mean whoever the government likes. It means everyone who is here in this country, however they arrive. Everyone has the right not to be subject to arbitrary, lawless government action. Immigrants have the same due process rights as citizens. And that's true no matter what their immigration status. And even people who, like Donald Trump, have been charged or convicted of crimes have the right to due process. So, due process means the government can't, without a fair hearing, put a person in detention. Getting disappeared in the night by government agents is not due process. Getting flown to an authoritarian prison abroad without any charges, without any hearing, is not due process. Getting seized on the street by masked men in an unmarked van is not due process. And ignoring the Supreme Court's express direction to give hearings before deportations is not due process. And I want to be very clear here, because if undocumented immigrants do not have due process rights, none of us have due process rights. Now, Donald Trump says that he doesn't know what due process is because he's not a lawyer. Due process is not hard to understand. We all understand it. And what we need to do, we need to insist on the rule of law. We need to insist on due process rights, on due process for everyone in this country, because the government is breaching its duty to respect this fundamental constitutional promise. So, I want you to join me in a chant. And I'm going to say, what do we want? What are you going to say? Due process. Okay, good. All right, you ready? What do we want? Due process. When do we want it? Now. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Nikki, and thank you to everyone who is here to stand up and fight back in the fight for democracy. When democracy is under attack, What do we do? Stand up, fight back when healthcare is under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back when public servants are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When immigrant rights are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When trans kids are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When our friends and neighbors are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. All right, let's give a big round of applause to M.
Hello, Ithaca, beloved community. I think I know all of you. Woo! Glad you're here. My name is Em. I'm a proud mom of an adult son. I work as a midwife and a researcher in reproductive and gender health. We came here today, thank you. We came here today to defend human rights and lives of strangers, our neighbors, ourselves, and all our relations. And we want to show the world that we value humanity. Also today, Ithaca is celebrating Juneteenth at Southside, and we want to support them. Commemorating the freedom of formerly enslaved people. And tonight, Pride kicks off, woohoo, on the Commons to celebrate the struggle and acceptance of queer communities. Our rights and our calls for justice strengthen the whole community. Autocrats and kings they want to do whatever they want with us. And when we say no kings, we claim our human rights together. All right. So I want to ask you to say with me, the power's in the people, no kings. The power's in the people, no kings. All right. Between my work in Ithaca and India, I saw that everywhere, women, men, queer, trans, and non-binary people want the same things. They want freedom, rights, opportunities, and to make decisions about their lives. What do women want? They want health care, education, meaningful work, leisure time, and joy. They want housing, peacetime, good food, friends, and love. And some of them want partners and children. Every single woman wants to lead her own life. Woo! And women want to live. Make no mistake, the limits on abortion and reproductive care are killing women. Maternal mortality in the United States is increasing. What the hell? It's cruelty, greed, and a power grab. None of these pious political liars give a crap about women, fetuses, or religion. They don't care. And let me ask you, what don't women want? This is obvious. They don't want intimate violence or murder, but it's rampant. They don't want lower wages, but that's business. They don't want unplanned pregnancies. They don't want to live in war zones. And exactly 0 women want a politician to grab their crotch. Exactly 0 women want someone to tell them what they must do with their vaginas or their reproductive lives. Hell no! The power's in the people, no kings. The power's in the people, no kings. Woo! So the pretend kings are afraid of women getting abortions and transgender people just because they exist. Because they want to enforce an order where men are more powerful, valuable, and important than women. We know that's not true. If women don't have to have forced births, and if trans and non-binary people can exist, it blows up the power system. Uh-oh, chaos. More good news. A Black women's collective in the South called Sister Song teaches about reproductive justice. It means that a person has a right to have children or not without coercion, and just as importantly, the right to parent children in a world that is safe, healthy, secure, and fair. Woo! Let's hear it for Sister Song. We can't do this alone. We must claim and defend the rights of ourselves and our neighbors. None of us lives without friends and family. None of us gets anywhere alone. We get here together. Our solidarity is like a roach motel for the kings. Woohoo! And this old thing, this is 40 years old, this sign. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to be using it. But guess what? I'm here and you're here, and I'm glad you're here. So just one last thing. We want to continue the work of our ancestors. They took the Constitution and they expanded rights and justice to include more and more people. Our history shows this clearly. We're not done. When you claim your rights, it strengthens mine. My rights are only valid if yours are upheld. Our neighbors' rights matter as much as our own. The immigrant family, the retired veteran, the single parent, the black jogger, the trans woman, the rural boys kicking an old soccer ball around a field. All of you, all of them who feel pushed down, left out, you are all welcome, and you are not alone. And this is what happens when women have rights and power. The power's in the people, no kings. The power's in the people, no kings. Thank you.
I want to just say how proud I am and how loud everyone is being here today. Let's hear it one more time. Come on. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. But on that note, I know that there might be some of us in the back. We have way more people here than we anticipated who may not be able to hear us. So, for just a moment, if you allow me to speak, I just want to talk to those people in the very back. If you are unable to hear, this event is being live streamed on Facebook by someone, Jack Lowe Pinto. That's Jack Lowe Pinto. If you can't hear, you can tune in there and you can hear live what's going on. Now on that note, let's make some noise again. How about it? How about it? I love this. I love this. Thank you all.
All right, y'all, join me. I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. We the people are mighty bold. We the people are mighty bold. We're tired of lies and greedy fools. Tired of lies and greedy fools. We're not gonna be their tools. We're not gonna be their tools. 1, 2, 3, 4, united as never before. 1, 2, 3, 4, united as never before. 5, 6, 7, 8, resist before it's too late. 5, 6, 7, 8, resist before it's too late. Woo!
Oh, it's so beautiful. Today is my birthday. Losers. And here comes my beautiful military parade. Oh, look at them. Aren't they so beautiful? Oh, so loyal, here to celebrate me and my birthday. Right, Mr. Army General? Here, hold my balloon.
No, actually, this is not your military, and this is Flag Day. We are here for Flag Day.
Oh, but look at them. They're so loyal and so beautiful. Oh, look at them. And look, I took away their silly helmets and gave them beautiful red hats.
Wait, what? And what are they wearing on their feet? Flip-flops?
Oh,
Sandals?
Yeah, you know.
Where are their boots?
Well, there were tariffs, you know, and boots are hard to come by now because of the tariffs, but they're very expensive, and I needed to give on my friend a few tax breaks,
rifles? Umbrellas?
Yeah, well, I gave those to my loyal supporters, you know, the ones who peacefully attended Congress on January 6th, the ones I pardoned because they love me so much. Right, so I gave my rifles to them. I love all you, by the way, yeah. I gave my rifles to them, and they're much better anyway. Hey, wait a minute. Is there a veteran over there in a wheelchair? You sucker, you loser.
Excuse me? And we are not your personal army. We have...
Whoa, wait a minute. They're so beautiful and so obedient and so subservient. Could you take those umbrellas and go poke a couple of protesters in the butt with them?
What? No! These protesters are not a rebellion, and peaceful protest is a vital American freedom. We will...
I heard that before.
Our troops will not be used against them.
But they'll do whatever I tell them, won't they? They're totally obedient to go poke somebody for me.
No! And they are not going to be used against peaceful protest. We have sworn an oath to the Constitution of the United States, not to any one person. And I declare my conscientious objection to your unlawful and unconstitutional order.
The Constitution? Oh, I've heard of it. Am I going to defend it, you want to know? Well, maybe. I'll think about it. We'll see.
Okay, this parade is over. We are done here.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going? Oh, where are you going? Oh, come on. You got to come back and fight back.
Come on, people! Wake up, Congress!
Wake up, Congress!
Tell them to impeach this clown!
Impeach this
I am not a
No
clown.
more kings! Impeach this clown!
Do I look like a clown? Do I look like a king?
Impeach
Oh!
this clown! No more kings! Impeach this clown! No more kings! Impeach this clown!
Melania!
No more kings! Impeach this clown!
They're laughing at
No
me!
more kings! Impeach
Where's
this
Sean
clown!
Hannity?
No more kings! Impeach this clown! No more kings!
Impeach
This clown!
No more kings!
Yay!
All right, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Give yourself. Woo! So my name is Ryan McHugh, and I just want to say the puzzle that we face may seem insurmountable, but look at all the people around you. There are more than 2,000 people here right now. And so what I want us to do is take a moment and say hello to the person next to you that you don't know. Let's do that. All right. So, to give you an idea of why I am here is at 12 years old, after repeatedly losing my ability to walk or use my hands like I wanted to, in 8th grade, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. A few weeks later, I had my first seizure. You would never guess I have MS. Just look at me what I'm doing right now. You never guess I have MS, but that's because I am on Medicaid. Medicaid funds my health care that would otherwise cost tens of thousands of dollars a year that I don't have. But I don't want to just protect Medicaid. I want the United States to join the rest of the industrialized world and enact truly universal health care that prioritizes care over cost, people over profits. So, as I just showed you, I have been mostly symptom-free from MS since I was the first person under 18 to ever be prescribed my MS medication. It's called Tysabri. Basically, Tysabri cuts off the ability for MS to attack in my central nervous system. But anyway, that means that my seizures aren't caused by my MS. My seizures are caused by scar tissue in my brain that's left over from when MS was active in my central nervous system. But anyway, a year and a half ago, I woke up in a pool of blood because I had just had a seizure that caused me to fall on my leg and rip it open. Thankfully, my mom, love you mom, gave me a call and was able to get me help that I needed to save my life. But anyway, Medicaid covered enough to save my life, but they didn't cover enough to then all of the extra care that I needed, to have physical therapy, to be able to, have a job, all that stuff. But anyway, in 11th grade, I started volunteering for Obama's campaign because he was running on universal health care. But before we do that, that's not what we got. We did not get universal health care. The Affordable Care Act did make it so that I couldn't be denied care for a pre-existing condition, but like a mob-like middleman, it kept the private healthcare industry intact. So, I also want to say that in 6th grade, I broke my wrist from snowboarding. What if all that happened to me was I broke my wrist? I didn't have MS, I didn't have seizures, I didn't almost bleed to death. All I did was break my wrist. Essentially, in 2023, health insurers denied 19% of in-network and 37% of out-of-network claims. Broken bone claims are less likely to be denied, but they're still denied 2 to 3% of the time. Private health insurance makes profits by denying care for broken bones, claiming things like it was not essential or you went to an out-of-network doctor. But what is that? Bullshit! Because instead of fixing healthcare, allowing private healthcare companies to administer the Affordable Care Act and programs like Medicare Advantage, which is not Medicare, Medicare Advantage is the privatization of Medicare, just like the mob, the fix is in. If Majesty Trump and their loyal henchmen have their way, which includes all elected officials who represent us and claim to vote in our best interests, but they don't, 65,000 of our family, friends, and neighbors here in the 19th Congressional District are likely to lose our health care if the DOGE cuts go through. The United States is the only industrialized country without universal health care. We pay more than twice per person. We have worse health care outcomes, and more than 25 million people here in the U.S. have no health care, with millions more who pay for it every month but are still denied it when they get sick. What is that? Bullshit. So, I couldn't walk upstairs when I was 12, but now at 34, I'm standing before you because humans put our heads together to solve a puzzle. In fact, there are now medicines that work even better than my medicine, Tysabri. But, what is that? A better solution to the puzzle. Because I couldn't walk upstairs, but before I finish, I want us to do one thing. You know that person you said hello to earlier? I want you to make a plan to get together with them over the next week. I want you to have coffee, maybe throw a frisbee, maybe go for a hike, or maybe you just want to sit down and solve a puzzle. All right, thank you all so very much. We're going to win this. No kings!
Brian, thank you for sharing. When education is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back. When science is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back. When labor is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back. When teachers are under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back. What do? Stand up, fight back. What do? Stand up, fight back. What do? Stand up, fight back.
Wow, look at this crowd! Woo! Okay, so my name is Suman Seth. I'm a professor up at Cornell. You have probably worked out by now that I'm not originally from this country. I was born in Australia. I have chosen to become an American. And I can tell you this, one of the reasons that I am proudest of my adoptive home is that every day is no King's Day in America. I think it's telling that our delusional would-be king has chosen today to pathetically throw a party for himself. He was smart enough to realize that July 4th, for example, would be a bad day to remind everyone of another delusional king who got what was coming for him when he tried to push the people of this nation around. And we should note, too, that we're exactly a month away from Bastille Day, another national holiday that celebrates what happens to monarchs in a democracy. Now, in my day job, I'm a historian of science and medicine. And I can tell you, in all my reading and in all my life, I have never seen any government so rapidly destroy the greatest thing a nation has ever produced. People like me flocked to US universities in the past because they offered the best education in the world. Even an idiot king should know that destroying your base of knowledge and your collection of in-house experts is disastrous. Not our delusional would-be king. So we need a new government to try and salvage the knowledge economy that we have been building together for at least the past 80 years. So I'm an Australian historian of science. I'm also VP of our local chapter of the American Association of University Professors. Which brings me to what we should be doing. This is a pretty bloody great start, I have to say. So moving forward, we have to recognize that the power we have together. We will fight this as a community, and everyone here needs to find the community that works for them. Whether it be a union, which is my vote, or your church group, or business collective, or scientific association. Now, some of you, perhaps not enough, may know the song Solidarity Forever, but in case you don't, I just want to read, I promise I won't sing, I just want to read you a couple of stanzas. They have taken untold millions that they never toiled to earn, but without our brain and muscle, not a single wheel can turn. We can break their haughty power, gain our freedom when we learn that the union makes us strong. In our hands is placed a power greater than their hoarded gold, greater than the might of armies, multiplied 1,000-fold. We can bring to earth a new world from the ashes of the old. For the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, folks, and an end to all tyrants and monarchs.
No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Farm workers are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Farm workers are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Refugees are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Refugees are welcome here. More love, more courage. Everyone is 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 welcome here. Thank you all so much.
Hola, hola, mi gente! Manos arriba, stand up, hands up, hands up! Come on, today we not just hang out. Today we demonstrate this time we can do this one more time! Let's go! So, like you know, my name is Ana Ortiz, I'm organized. I'm a leader of Ithaca. And no más lágrimas represent! En Puerto Rico, you see? Puerto Rico. And then one thing is like, I'm learning all these years, and I see all the news, like we can't even speak out where we coming from. That's sad. So now, every day when I get up, I put anything, I put it like a Puerto Rican, Colombia, Ecuador, and I'm gonna show it around this town, New York, everywhere, that we are free whatever we had to do. It's a freedom. You have to be free to do things in this community, in this world. So, you know what I mean? You know, if I'm talking, I'll be here all day. You know this. So, listen, please, when you see some yellow jackets like these, I want you to respect. These volunteers, they wake up this morning to make sure we have safety and all the stuff made this happen. So I want you to applaud all my indivisible and team and volunteers that make this happen. Of course, I'm one of them. You know what I mean? Some good stuff, you know. So I'm new, but they just take me, and I'm so honored to be part of the invisible or divisible. You know, I'm trying to say it in Spanish, but anyway. Listen, if you're hungry, you're thirsty, you go right there in the corner. I have my team in there. You cannot say we feed you either today. So, like always, we always feed all the time. So go in there in the corner, and we like to the donation because, you know what I mean, all the time we have to, you know, get more stuff. So, listen, every time that I say something, you say, queremos justicia.
Queremos justicia.
Queremos justicia.
Queremos justicia.
Queremos justicia.
Queremos justicia.
Okay, now you're ready. Every day, we had to fear about how the government had to feed us. It's very, very heartbroken. Like every day we had to get up and we had to think about it. If we want to run it out about SNAP, about Medicaid, about our service. Queremos justicia.
Queremos justicia.
Every day we always trying to survive in this world. The government always trying to divide us and see how we can show the people in this community. But when we want to show up one more time, we survive COVID, we do it one more time. And we want our service, we want our food stamp, we want our Medicaid. So, queremos justicia!
Queremos justicia.
We feed the local family every day with your donation like you. But sometimes we need to have volunteers, we need to have in my neighbors. So thank God to Food Bank, friendship donation in those stores. They always generate generosity to support us and the local farmers. Thank you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. So, and then, why did we have to fear? And we already worry about our children to go into school. We already worry about the crime is outside in the community. We worry about anything, our job, transportation. So, and then, if we just be in fear, we cannot be healthy. We need to be healthy. So I need you guys, if you see your neighbors, if you see your friends, please checking in out, because probably somebody that you know, they need the help. And you cannot wait until the government to feed us. We can feed ourselves. We can take care of ourselves. Let's get it together. Queremos justicia. We are not servants. I don't know. Oh no. We're not our subjects. Oh no. We are neighbors. We cannot let the system to let us know who to feed, not to feed, and how to survive in this country. Because we are, in the Constitution, they say we have a freedom to do whatever we want. But no, President, you cannot do that. Because that's something way in the past, that's the Constitution. You cannot get the right for us. So we have to make sure we take care of yourself. Make sure we're helping each other. If anything, I'll be in a Henry St. John
If anything, you need motivation, trust me, I can motivate you. So, queremos justicia. So, justicia. And by the way, when we starting, because I'm going to be one of the leads to the parade, I want to put out there, please do not lose a child today. If I lose a child, you and me, we're going to have a problem. If you don't know the children, who cares? Watch our children, watch our youth today, because today we are united and we wanted to show one more time, this town, we care for this town. Queremos justicia.
Queremos justicia.
Muchas gracias.
All right, thank you. We are here and we shall not be moved. Sing with me if you know it. We're starting on we. 2. Here we go. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. Voices raised together. We shall not be moved. Voices raised together. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved.
There we go. Hey, I'm Todd Sadler. This is Claire Nickel. We're part of Extinction Rebellion Ithaca. It's a worldwide climate movement that's using nonviolent direct action to help humanity change direction before it's too late. We have a climate vigil every Saturday at 11 a.m. at Chase Bank on the east end of the Commons. It's the worst bank on earth, the biggest financer of fossil fuels. But we're not going to get down about that today, because today is Donald Trump's birthday. And I made him a present. I'm going to send it to him. I hope he likes it. It's called Affidavit. And this is all true. I, Richard Todd Sadler, 10-10-64, citizen of the world, being of sound mind, do hereby testify. Climate change is real. Immigrants are not destroying America. The state of Israel is perpetrating the crime of genocide against the Palestinian people of Gaza. All people are created equal. Gay and transgender people are created equal. People who are not born in the United States of America are equal to those who are born here. History happened. The genocide of Native Americans was not good. It was not necessary. The enslavement of Africans was neither good nor necessary. Corporations are not people. Money is not speech. The Supreme Court is wrong. Joe Biden did not steal the 2020 election. Donald Trump did commit the crime of insurrection. Up is up. Down is down. Scapegoating is not okay. Love is greater than fear. Democracy is better than autocracy. Monarchy does not deserve another try. Fascism does not deserve another look. An unjust law is no law. A law used unjustly is no law. No one has a duty to cooperate with a crime committed under color of law. An officer who arrests or detains an immigrant, protester, or elected official without due process of law commits the crime of kidnapping under color of law. Donald Trump is intentionally creating an atmosphere of fear. Every question of truth is being converted into a question of power. Every question of law is being converted into a question of power. Every question of policy is being converted into a question of power. The U.S. Constitution is violated. The social contract is broken. Things are not going well. America is not great. The rule of law is over. The rule of fear is established. No one is safe. We will decide what we will do with our fear. I will not be silent. I will use the word fascist to describe the administration of Donald J. Trump. I will not conceal my sentiments. I will not tone down my language. I will not censor my speech. I will not cooperate. I will not comply. I will harbor the oppressed. I will harbor immigrants. I will interfere with crimes committed under color of law. I will extend hospitality to all people. I will nonviolently resist injustice, even if somebody else chooses to use violence. I will not quit America. I will not run. I will not hide. I will not hate as I am hated. I will not threaten as I am threatened. I will not harm as I am harmed. I will not cease to bless as I am being cursed. I will knock at your door with these words until you choose to open. And now you will take my hand and dance with me. Signed, witnessed, notarized, addressed, and I'm going to deliver this by U.S. Postal Service today. Thank you.
Hey, hey! Oh, nice. Interesting. What if we do hey, 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 hey? Is that crazy? Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Hate and fear have got to go. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Hate and fear have got to go. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Hate and fear have got to go. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Hate and fear have got to go. Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Oh, it changed. Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Love and joy will pave the way. Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Love and joy can pave the way. Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Love and joy can pave the way. Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Love and joy can pave the way. Thank you all.
How y'all feeling? Let's hear it. Come on. How about this rally? Thank you all so much once again. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have come up here. I'm going to reintroduce myself. Once again, my name is Chimera. I am from here in Ithaca now. I'm originally from Oklahoma. I moved up here as a refugee of an increasingly scary, violent, unable to survive situation that is being built in this country by fascists, by authoritarians, by the hateful against people such as myself, and that is the queer people of this country. And I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm not. I'm here to fight. We are part of this country. We have a right to exist, and we will not let fascists use us as an excuse to bring oppression upon the rest of us. Who's with me? Who is with me? Let's hear it. It is important to know fascism only works if they can create an enemy to fear, an enemy that they trick you into thinking is an existential threat when they themselves are the ones who are in need of our support and understanding. And what this administration is doing to queer people across this country, trans people, people of color, anybody that gets labeled under DEI cannot go forward anymore. Let's get loud about that. Come on. Come on! Come on! My sisters in Stonewall did not stand up for their rights in the face of oppressors for my generation to sit here and let what is happening today happen on our watch, and we will not let that happen. Please know, as you stand with the queer community, not just this month during Pride, but all the time, as our allies, that you are not just defending our right to exist, but your own freedoms as well. Because when they are done with us, who do they come for next? It is you. Do not let the fascists win. Do not let the president do what he is doing to our people. And do not let him come for you and your family and your loved ones next. This is a free country with no kings. Let's hear it. No kings. No kings. No kings. We are a free country. Let's keep it that way, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I want to thank my allies that are here in this crowd today, who got so energized as I came up on this stage with this flag. You may not be queer or identify as such, but your voices in our defense, as we now are under the greatest assault of our generation, is what is keeping us hopeful in this time. It is what is keeping us unified, moving forward, and it is the thing that gives people back in my home who weren't able to escape the just insane levels of oppression that have been building in these red states from losing their hope, giving up, and going quietly into the night. And I thank you for that. And don't stop. This isn't just for us. This is for human rights. All humans have a right to exist. All humans have a right to exist. It doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, who you believe in. We are human. We are equal, and we are one. Now I want to leave you all today with a quote from another Okie, an Okie whose words that we sang already today in defiance of fascism. This is a song that we all know from growing up, but we don't really do much with it anymore. And now is the time to start to use that. Remember, this land is our land. This land is your land. This land is not Donald Trump's land. Let me hear that. Whose land is it? Is it ours? Whose land is it not? No kings. No kings. We are here for human rights, equality, liberty, and justice for all. Thank you so much, Tompkins County. Let's keep energized. Do not let us go quietly into the night. Do not let fascists take this country. We are a free, democratic country because we fought a revolution to be that. And we are not going to give that up. We, the people of this great country, are here today to assert that we are keeping our independence from kings and that we are here because we love this country as patriots. We love this country and its people. And even if we don't agree with one another, our fight isn't just for our rights. It is the rights for every human in this country, citizen or not. We are here because this is a country where you have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and that includes existing, and that includes basic human rights. Thank you all so much. Let's make some more noise. Thank you.
All right, everyone, in a minute, Paula's going to come talk to us about personal freedoms. Right now, I'm going to share a true statement about freedom with you, and we're going to sing together. None of us are free when one of us is chained. All right? 1, 2, 3. None of us are free. None of us are free. None of us are free.
Alaska, Tompkins County, say no kings! My name is Paula. I'm so happy to see so many people out here today. I'd like to talk to you about immigrant detention and the way that this moment in Tompkins County and all over the nation is so critical for resisting authoritarianism. I grew up in Romania at a time when authoritarianism and dictatorship was the order of the day. And I never thought that I would live in my life twice in an authoritarian state, but that is where we're headed. And the place between now and heading to that authoritarian state, the thing standing in the way is you and me. I'd like you to turn to your neighbor and say, this is what democracy looks like. I'd like you to turn to your other neighbor and say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. For the past decade, I have worked on criminal justice issues in this county and in the nation. And one thing you might not know is that our local jails in the last decade have been expanding, even as our state prisons have been closing. And the reason for that is because local jails are used for immigrant detention. That does not happen in Tompkins County because people like you and I stood in the way of not expanding the jail here and saying no to immigrant detention. As an immigrant, I can tell you that the people being targeted right now are overwhelmingly people of color, Latinos, Africans, and anybody who is willing to stand up for Palestine. Here too, the issue is local. We are a sanctuary city. We are a sanctuary city. We are a sanctuary city that is going to protect our immigrants no matter who comes here from Donald Trump ice machine. We're going to melt that ice. You and I are going to stand in the way of immigrant detention here. I got to switch mics. What's standing in the way of us becoming an authoritarian state where people are picked off for their political viewpoints, particularly for standing up for Palestine or for standing up for Latino immigrants, is you and I. I want you to make a vow today to protect this sanctuary city, no matter what. I want you to remember that immigrant detention is also about black and brown folks being rounded up to be incarcerated all over this nation. It is a continuum of the militarism of the detention and punishment system that you and I are going to abolish. Because we are a sanctuary city, we will be targeted and have already been targeted. Please join a rapid response network to stand in the way of immigration detention agents, encouraging our law enforcement partners to work with them. So far, our law enforcement here has said no to that. But as somebody who grew up in an authoritarian state, I can tell you that what's going to happen next
police and army go is how the nation will also go. The thing that's going to stand in the way of that is you and me. I want you to repeat after me. At this time, we need a vision for what we want, not just what we're against. So these last words are about that. Community, not cages. Community, not detention. Community, not war. Community, not militarism. Community, not fascism. Community, not racism. Community, not colonialism. Care, not punishment. Free Palestine. We are the ones we've been waiting for. No kings.
That's right. No kings. They're singing impeach, resist, remove. 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 Thank you, thank you. My name is Amala Lane, and I work with the great people here in Ithaca in the Indivisible Tompkins Arts team. Go, Art! Let's have a moment of silence. Let's have a moment of silence to hold this space. Let's have a moment of silence to bear witness. Let's have a moment of silence for the people who are here. Let's have a moment of silence for the people who are not here. Let's have a moment of silence for the people who do not feel safe to be here. Let's have a moment of silence for the people who cannot be here. For all of us, for we are all in this together, right? Say it with me. For all of us.
For all of us.
For we are all in this together.
We are all in this together.
For the people have the power. For the people have the power to be free. Let's say it again. For the people have the power to be free. For the people have the power to be free. For the people have the power to be free. For the people have the power to be free. And y'all know that song? Power to the people. Yes? Yes? Let's try singing it together. I don't have the best voice, so I need your help. Power to the people. Clap. Power to the people. That's right. Power to the people. Power to the people. Right on. Louder. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Right on. You can dance. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power people. Right on! I want to thank Janice and Kelly, the Liberty Skulls, for dancing with us today. Thank you, everyone.
Are we having fun today? Yeah? Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. It is energizing to be able to stand up for yourself and show, no matter how dark it is getting out there, with the tragedy that happened today with the shooting, with the tragedies that are happening across this country where families are being broken up, people being snatched in the night without due process and flown to foreign detention centers. It is energizing to be able to, in that environment, have the courage to stand here and stand up for yourselves. So let's hear it for all of you that showed up. Let's hear it for Tompkins County. Thank you. Thank you. None of this could happen without you here. Otherwise, I would just be on a stage talking to an empty field. So I just want to say, this right here, this is what it is all about. Americans, together, standing up for one another, standing up for our friends to the north and to the south, standing up in solidarity with the planet, because at the end of the day, we are all human, and nobody in this country or abroad should have to fear authoritarianism, should have to fear the oppression that comes with fascism, should have to fear a life under a king. No kings!
No kings!
No kings!
No kings!
One more time, no kings!
No kings!
I love it. I love it all so much. Thank you all so much. I want to now use this moment for a call to action by our community, because this doesn't stop when we're done on this stage. It does not stop when our signs are sitting in our homes and we're going about our daily lives. Now is the time to not tone it out, no matter how hard the news is to listen to. This is the time to stay tuned in, to stay focused, to stay angry, and use that anger for good. We're mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. I want you to say that right now. We're mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. One more time. And what are we not going to take? Rule under a king? No kings! No kings! No kings! I need each of you to be active in your communities. Vote. Research your candidates. Learn about the legislation that is being passed. Know that most of the legislation that affects your daily lives is not decided in Washington, but here in your local elections with your local representatives. You need to be focused and in tune. We need to focus on what's going in Washington, but we need to be good for our community. Join programs. Get out and help your neighbors. Get out and be proud of you, your community, and be proud of being a good neighbor, a good American, a good human. Now, what we're going to do is take this message that we just delivered to y'all and give you the opportunity to give this back to everybody else. We're going to be marching here in just a second. Who's ready to march with me? Come on! Come on! Yeah, let's get it! Yeah! We've been standing for a while. It's time to get those legs moving. So the next thing we're going to do, just so you know, we've got a couple of things we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking down some of the banners because we're going to have the banners lead the walk. We're going to be going out this corner of the park. We're going to get on Court Street and we're going to head over down to Meadow. That's Highway 13. Once we get there, if you're in the lead, take a left. We're going to continue on to Clinton Street and the 6 Mile Creek Bridge. We're going to line the streets in solidarity. We're going to hold hands. We're going to chant. We're going to get people to honk, and we're going to let this world know that we're mad as hell. We're not going to take it anymore, and they shouldn't have to either. We need to make sure while doing this that we stay safe, that we stay on the sidewalks. Listen to your safety leaders that are in the orange vests. They will be your crossing guards to make sure that we stay safe. Be respectful of people's yards as we walk past them. Do not get in the grass. Let's stay on the sidewalk, stay out of the street, stay mad, stay focused, stay beautiful, Tompkins County. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And join us in our fight. Come join us at Indivisible.
Folks, we have an order for the march. Please let the flags, the banners, and the drummers, and the in the dark of the night people be there first, and then you guys can join in, okay? We just want to have a little bit of a visual impact, so, okay? But then you guys can just march the hell out of everything.
All right, everyone, we've got a song for you while we march. This is Sing Out, March On. You can sing with us. It goes like this. Ooh, ooh, well, I marched through the storm, and I marched through the rain, and I marched through some sickness and some heartaches and pain. And I laid on the ground, and I looked up at the sky, and I prayed to the Lord up above and asked why. But you know I'm not tired, I'm not through marching yet. I'm a marching till I die, oh children, this you can bet. So we say,